Hi, I'm Tom, and here are a few reasons why you should use Google Jamboard. So Jamboard is fun and is great for brainstorming and collaboration and working together. And it's really good for small group work. But Jamboard is not for presentations. It only has 20 frames. So on this frame, you are to take an object and move it along the continuum to show where you're ready for the new year. So take a circle, click the three dots, and then change the color to whichever color you want. Put it along the continuum. So on the left side of Jamboard, there is a menu of tools. The first tool is the pen, the brush, the highlighter, and the marker tool. You can change colors, and when you write, the writing stays on top of objects, and I'll show you that in the next slide. Then you have an eraser, so if you draw something, you can erase it. Next is the general pointer. Next we have sticky notes, so you can type anything in a sticky note. Just remember that when you use a sticky note, you can't change the font. As you can see in these sticky notes, the font can't be changed, and it changes dynamically when you change the size of the sticky note itself. So from really small to really big. Sticky notes are layerable, so that means you can put them on top or behind each other. And the three dots, you can go to order and send them back or forward. You can also duplicate sticky notes. You can also add new pictures. So if I want to add an image to this, I click the image button, and I can upload from my computer. I can add an image by URL. I can take a picture with my camera. I can do a Google image search. I can search my drive, and I can search my Google Photos. Next is the shape button. So you can choose a variety of shapes. So the next button is the shape tool. You can click it and you can add a shape to your jam and change the color. One thing to note about objects is that you can't add text in the objects like in slides. So to add text, you need to click on the text box and add your text. And then I can center it up from there. And the next one is a laser pointer. So if you're presenting, you can point with the laser. So in this slide, kind of what I showed you before, I made a question at the top. I wrote a marker here to show people. I wanted to show that the marker always stays on the top until you erase it. So to create the background, I made that in Google Slides. So I made a new object. I think I used a line and made it a little bit bigger. Okay, now I have my line. Okay, I'm going to make a rectangle.
Increase it. Center it. Good.
Make it transparent. Next I'll add lines in the middle. And now you can go File, Download. Download as a PNG. Give it a name. And now it's ready to upload to your Google Jamboard. And so when you upload it and set it as a background, it locks in. So you can move everything else, but the background stays locked in. So here are a few Jamboard uses. So the pen tool, so like I said, it always stays on top. So that means you can hide text or hide sticky notes or hide things under a scribble. So next, let's make a background, and let's check out this document of Jamboard templates. Okay, good. Okay, so here's an example of a thinking tool that I found. This would be good for a meeting. So you could share the Jamboard with other teachers or students, and then you could talk about, the ease of implementation and the possible impact of a decision that you have to make. Another one could be a simple scale. So this is a background I made, and you could write the question up here, and then students could fill in put their names on a post-it, and then place their names on the scale where they think they are. You could also use the Frere model. So you would have an image, and then you would talk about it, and students could collaborate with their definitions and their characteristics and examples and non-examples. Here's another one. This is another Frere model. This is called Frere a Friend, and in this one, so I put my friend's picture in the middle. To remove the background on this picture, you can use a tool called remove.bg, and that will remove the background of a picture. Another Frere model. So this website here has some templates, and your task today is to go to the website I just shared and choose a template from the models I shared and see which one you might use in your class, and take a look at the examples on the document and make your own jam.